Imagine this. You're coasting through life, trying your best to be a good person, to send ripples of positivity out into the universe. You're fostering goodwill, helping others when they need it, and generally just existing with everyone else in this beautiful, tumultuous world. Then there are those times, aren't there? Those glaring moments when you find yourself wronged by someone else's ignorance or malice. Yet, despite these trials, you have something extraordinary on your side, something almost ethereal. It's like having a silent guardian with you, an unshakable support system that carries you through these encounters. It's the universe, the divine force of God, call it what you will. Time and again, you see this support in action. When people try to bring you down, do you notice how karma whispers in? It's like the universe flexes its muscles, gently but surely, shifting the tides. These forces make sure that balance is restored because the scales always balance out in the end. You know this. It's as if you've been given a backstage pass to life's grand theater, where you get to glimpse this intricate play of energies unfold. And still, you can't help but marvel at the persistence of some people. They're like moths drawn to a flame, seemingly oblivious to the light's heat, so entranced by their own pursuits of negativity. You'd think they'd catch on, wouldn't you? That they'd start to notice a pattern and understand that when they come for you, they're not just coming up against you, a singular human being, but something far greater. What these people fail to realize is it's not just the effort of one person they are dealing with. They are inadvertently going toe-to-toe with the essence of life, the essence of a vast and interconnected web of energy. When you live in harmony with those around you, and, more so with yourself, you are tapping into a boundless reservoir. You're moving in sync with something eternal. Their ignorance is their weakness, their folly. They believe that they can operate beyond these cosmic laws, as though they're exempt from facing the consequences of their actions. Ah, the audacity. The ignorance is almost palpable, isn't it? To think that one can act without recourse. What happens? Eventually, like clockwork, karma comes knocking. It's poetic in a sense, the way life circles back upon itself, how malice begets malice, how ignorance is confronted by truth. These are natural laws, inexorable as the tide, indifferent to ignorance and arrogance alike. And you watch this unfold, somewhat detached, like an observer learning from the folly of others. You might even feel a touch of empathy for them, too. There's a sadness in witnessing someone so disconnected from themselves, from the truth that you've come to hold dear. They're lost in their own worlds, believing their harsh reality to be the only one. But here's the real beauty of it all, the inexplicable glow that warms within you. You realize that when you're standing in your truth, living authentically, you are untouchable. It's not that you somehow become immune to harm or hardship. That's not the case at all. It's more that you become aligned with a greater force that protects, that nourishes, that elevates. In this serene state of awareness, you're not the one seeking revenge or harboring animosity. You rise above and allow the universe to do what it does best. This is the magic, isn't it? You trust the process because you've seen it work its wonders around you. You release the grudges, the necessity for justice, at least by your own hand. You let it go to something bigger, something wiser, letting the universe handle its business in its own time. So hold fast to that faith you have cultivated over time, still growing, ever transforming. Despite others' attempts to tear you down or pull you into the chaos they thrive in, you remain steadfast because you know better. Experience has taught you well. When you are unjustly attacked, you can feel in peace in the idea that something greater will engage with them exactly as needed. Those who inflict harm forget that we are not solitary beings. We are accompanied by the invisible threads of unity and connection, guided by the invisible hand of fairness and justice. Individuals who continue to cause harm remain naive, operating in ignorance about these profound truths. They unwittingly prompt their own unraveling. For you, riding the waves of life, witnessing these cycles in motion confirms what you've always known. The universe moves, God supports you. So how blissfully liberating it is to live without needing to dish out vengeance. How calming to simply exist, allowing life to play its part, trusting that what unfolds is what is meant to be. You stay grateful, seeking wisdom, evolving while others scurry around in their obliviousness. and if nothing else, you lead by example. In the end, you find strength not just in divine support, but in the integrity of your own actions, a force far stronger than malice, outlasting ignorance. When faced with animosity, when others spew negativity, your response is resilience, wrapped in the soft cloak of trust. Drive the message home through actions and deeds, by continuing to support, to love without expecting applause in return, but relishing in the gentle acknowledgement that good, genuinely selfless goodness always finds its way. It always comes back around. Yes, let them think they're getting away with it just for a season. You know better. Let the cosmic scales realign themselves. Persevere, and let them learn their lessons. For every act, every injustice that tries to derail you, there comes a time when clarity will prevail, when truth reveals itself. And when it does, it's not with a bang but with a certainty, as quiet as a heartbeat, as constant as breath. That's the knowing, the secret you hold, that keeps your head high and your path clear. You are aligned with the source that supports you, and when people challenge that, they don't just face you. They encounter life itself, gentle, just, and indomitable. In this journey, obstacles appear not as permanent roadblocks, but as guides drawing maps that lead you into deeper understanding and resilience. Imagine each challenge not as a wall, but as a twist on a path that is revealing more of the landscape ahead. Take solace in the knowledge that every storm eventually runs out of rain, that the sun rises anew even after the darkest night. It's in those moments of quiet triumph, where victory is personal and profound, that we find strength not measured by others, but by the soul's unyielding persistency. There are those who will never see past the illusion of momentary victories, those fleeting conquests that seem grand in their immediacy but vaporize under scrutiny, dissipating under the dawn of a new day's truth. Let them, for it's not for the accolades we toil, but for the forging of something deeper. Character, integrity, a legacy written not on walls or papers, but etched into the very fabric of who we are becoming. As you walk this path, know that every step aligns you more closely with a destiny that is yours alone. The deceptions and trickery laid out by others may seem potent, but in time they unravel under the patient hand of honesty and time's wise witness. Never underestimate your ability to adjust your sails amid the storms, to find quiet in the noise, and to hold fast to the tether of your truth. This steadfastness assures that no injustice is great enough, no deceit so insidious that it can shake the solid foundation built on truth's cornerstones: resilience, authenticity, and love. Remember, in the end, true victory is measured not by what is seen, but by what resonates within, unseen but ever present, unwavering.